Welcome to Bee Adventures. My name is Bryce.
And I'm Elise.
And we are Bee Adventurers, swinging through the forest.
Welcome to our ship tour of the Symphony of the Seas. It's not a complete ship tour because that's been done a lot, but we thought we'd go over some of the places that we really like to spend time on the ship.
And some of the spots that we found that we could get away from people. That's what we hear a lot from a lot of people. There's a lot of people on the boat, so we're going to show you where we found our spots to relax and enjoy our vacation.
And we also thought we would go over more of the entertainment as well, because we are big theater people and we love going on the ships to watching the shows and all of the different entertainment opportunities that they have. So we'd love to go over more detail of what those shows are and how much we enjoyed them.
So, without further ado, we will cut our fun B-roll here and we'll get started on getting on the ship. Let's go!
The first step of getting on the cruise ship was to get to the terminal and go through all the different processes to get on the ship. With the COVID protocol still in place, we had to show our vaccination cards, our negative COVID-19 tests, and our passports. So they kind of directed us to different lines, went through, and then also went through security. Honestly, it went pretty smoothly. I would say it definitely helped that we got there during our time slot. If you got early, they just kind of put you in a different line and let you go on later. So it wasn't the end of the world, but it definitely helped that we were there on time. And honestly, we were on the ship in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 25, 30 minutes max, but it wasn't bad at all.
Miami port was busy though, so get there early.
Yeah, the Miami port, and it's Port A.
Port A, Terminal
A.
They didn't tell us that.
All right, now we're popping on the ship. And we are looking at the promenade. We walked into the promenade, and we're going to go downstairs and start right away with talking about some of the entertainment stuff for you guys. So down these red stairs, which is to the front of the ship, you are going to find these things.
It's called the entertainment place.
The entertainment place. And a great little ship there. You can see in the corner. They've got it to tell you where you are on the ship.
Starting with Studio B, and so this is the ice skating shows that were on the ship, and they also had it open where you could ice skate throughout the ship as well, but
we never did that.
No.
But it was amazing to watch these shows.
Yes.
I'd never seen them in person, anything ice skating in person, and it was just super cool to see the talent, the skills that these guys have made. We didn't film any of it because we didn't want to ruin any of that for you guys.
But there are two shows. There's 1977 and Ice Skate 2.0. Both of them were awesome. I would say, I enjoyed them both. Like, they were doing some really intense stunts out there.
All right, on to the next. We're looking at Jazz on 4.
Which was really cool spot, just to kind of hang out after dinner, especially after you're really full, went on a walk, just to sit and listen to some jazz music.
The band in there was great. I think I don't know if we can allow this audio to come through, but it might come through a little bit. We'll hide it in the background for you. But these guys were great, and yeah, it was just fun to be down.
There was cocktails and just a really great place to just kind of relax, especially if you're waiting before next show.
Yep, Jazz on 4, and then behind Jazz on 4, we're going to turn around here, and we are going to show the attic. And there's not really a sign for the attic. It's kind of over to the left a little bit.
There's actually like a secret door that opens.
It's kind of like a secret
door,
door,
yeah. Get locked in, but then they have a door that you can get out.
But it was open right now when we were walking around, so we figured we'd show you guys the inside, and then this is right before the comedy night.
Yeah, there was 2 comedians on our ship, and they were hilarious. They were very funny. Definitely 18 plus. They were not clean, but they were really funny. It was a really great venue to just come and hang out as well. They also did a silent disco in there and some other events, but not a whole lot of things.
And right outside, this is the red staircase we came down to the front of the ship. There's the cool lollipop. And walking through the elevators, we have elevators to our left and our right now. You are looking at the main Royal Theater,
which is beautiful. We spent many of our nights there.
It's super multi-purpose place. They had a comedy show in there one night. They had
they had a game show, the marriage game show, which is our favorite. It's always hilarious.
And so this film is coming down from deck 5 onto deck 4, and then around the corner. Just so you guys know where we're at.
We always thought the best seats are really on deck 4 in the main house area. That's where you're going to get your best view.
Yep.
For both of the shows, if you sit right behind where
the sound booth is,
it was a really great view. But there was Hairspray and also Flight on our ship.
Yep.
And Hairspray was phenomenal. They were amazing. The actors were amazing. I don't know how they were doing all of that at sea.
The cast was incredible, and the sets were incredible. These guys have done a very good job theater-wise about making this feel like Broadway.
And like flying people. I mean, there was in the flying show, it was a good show. I would say it's not my favorite, but like technically it was amazing. They had a plane flying in there.
Yeah, a plane flying. I guess it was $1 million set piece. Really incredible.
This is the set for that.
Yeah, if you get on the cruise, you got to go watch these shows. You got to support these actors. These guys are working their tails off, and they are incredibly good.
Very talented. I mean, during Hairspray with one of the songs that actually made me cry, they sang so beautifully. Just a really good time. Make sure you don't miss any of these, and make sure you get a reservation because it does fill up.
Get those reservations. Quick. Check out our video for that. And outside of the theater, we are going to go... Where are we going this time? We are going to go to the back of the ship. We're taking you to the back. This is our dining room. We were on deck 4, so right smack dab in the middle of the 3-layer dining room.
Yes, it was on decks 3, 4, and 5. We were on 4. And we had a 5:30 dining appointment or time slot. And we actually really liked that instead of the My Time dining.
This is what you need, guys. My Time dining, unfortunately, you've got to wait. They kind of sell it as you can walk right in. Well, every time we walked out from dinner, there was lines waiting. So
like almost up the stairs.
Yeah, if you do not want to wait and you just want to be able to have dinner, skip the My Time, get on something else.
5:30 was actually really great, too, because all the shows were in the evening, too. Like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So if you had an 8 o'clock dining, couldn't really go see the shows.
Yeah, the shows were important to us, so we did the earlier, and we were really happy with it. Alrighty, on to the next. We are on the back of the ship still. You can see the ship right here that we're walking to. We're coming from the back of it, so you know we're on the back. And we are going to go down onto the promenade, deck 5. So let's cruise on down the stairs and look at this cool bar that moves. How did that even work?
I don't know, but it was cool to watch. We actually never got to ride it because it just had such weird times. But it was really fun to watch. And this is where you enter the ship too, that the very first day you get on. We honestly didn't spend that much time down here because it just seemed like people kind of got stuck here.
Everybody loved the promenade, so
it was fine.
It was fine, and we did hang out there one night. We hung out. The next clip you're going to see is us hanging out at the
Bionic bar.
Bionic bar. I was going to say mechanical bar, but it was very. This was really neat. We won't probably put all of this footage in here for you guys, but we sat here and just filmed this for a couple minutes, and these things are really neat to watch. They did a great job. We think they pour a little heavy.
Yeah, they definitely do.
The alcohol is pretty strong.
It was actually way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I was like, I probably won't do a drink from this area. Yeah. But it was really fun to, they have so many different drinks that you can choose from, and it was just fun to sit there and watch. And
it was also entertaining to watch people try and figure out how to use them.
Yes.
Because, you get used to a bartender, and so it was very different. There is somebody around, she's helping out, but other than that, it's just...
she was very helpful with trying to figure out whose drink was which and stuff like that.
yeah. It was quite entertaining. Off to the side there, you can see a mirror, and that's what shows. It shows what drink it's making and for who. And so if you watch that, you'll see when your drink comes up, you see a wait time. There's 0 minutes right now because the other one's not doing anything. It worked the whole ship, the whole trip.
Yeah, and honestly, there wasn't a wait when we went there.
Yeah, and you said that in other videos you've seen them broken, and they weren't. I don't think I saw them broken the entire time. So they might have gotten this Bionic bar thing figured out. So,
and I will say, you also have to put your key card up to get the drink too, so no one can steal your drink.
Yep. We have made our way out of the mesmerizing Bionic bar, and we are going to go cruise down the promenade. This area, like we said before, people got trapped here. They came in here and they were enthralled with everything. And so every time we would come down here with people, with anybody on the ship, this was a normal day in the Cafe Promenade, just pretty packed.
But really good spot to kind of get a quick snack if you wanted it at any time of the day. They did have some gluten-free sandwiches in there at one point. Which we appreciated.
Yeah, we weren't sure if they had those the whole trip. But yeah, next cruise and...
The people in there were super nice.
Yeah, the jewelers, everything's right here. The pizza place was great. We'll show that in just a second. We never went in. We did go into the Caribbean shop. There's not much in there.
They also had live music down here a lot, which was cool and fun, just to hang out. But like we said, there was just always a lot of people, so we didn't really hang out. Copper and Kettle looked cool, but they didn't have any food.
Just drinks.
I wish it had some food.
Yeah. So Sorrento's is the pizza place. They made us a gluten-free pizza. I think it took him 7 minutes.
Which is impressive.
Super impressive.
But if you're not gluten-free, you can just go in and get a slice
of whatever you want, and you can get it in 30 seconds.
Also, great water here, because it's actually really hard to find water on the ship.
Yes.
So a great spot to go in and just get some water, because you need to hydrate, y'all.
Yeah, water was really hard to find. We actually ended up having to buy water packages because we couldn't find water. We couldn't find... It was kind of awkward to go into bars and ask for water.
And we didn't get a drink package because it was so much money, and we don't drink a whole lot. Like, we had 1 drink a day, probably.
Yeah, and we'd have to drink a lot to make it feel worth it to us.
Yeah.
About $70 a day, I think it was for us.
Yeah. This is another great venue on air. They did karaoke, but also some, like, trivia and some of the late evening adult events. Honestly, it got really packed.
It's too small a space.
We left one night because there were so many people around us, I felt like claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I think that they did adjust throughout the cruise, but just a heads up, get there early, get a seat.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes before is what you need to be.
Yeah.
At all these
At
venues
least.
for all the stuff. So this is...
Boleros.
Boleros. They had line dancing in here on this floor right here.
And
And again,
was super cramped.
so cramped.
But it was because it was raining outside.
It was raining outside, but there's a lot of people on this ship. You'd think the spaces were bigger.
This is kind of a glimpse of how the promenade was one night. It was 4th of July, so they did a really awesome 4th of July event. It was awesome. We got to honor a lot of people and sing our national anthem. Really cool. I mean, the 4th of July was pretty fun on the ship. This was actually our captain and our cruise director coming down to do this ceremony. But a lot of people squished in. We had about 5,900 people on the ship.
And we think it holds like 66 or 65. So we
we have to fact check that. But
yeah, you can fact check us, but we know it's a lot, and we weren't close. We weren't all the way full, but we were dang close.
It was full. But it was cool for 4th of July, so if you're thinking of holidays, it was really cool.
Yeah, they did something really nice. So here's another one of our favorite spots. This is another secret spot-ish on Deck 5. This is around the back of the boat, behind the Aqua Theater. So you have to get on the track and walk around the back.
Which is on Deck 5.
Deck 5 is the track, yep. And as you come around here, you're going to see there's actually chairs sitting back here that are tied to the back of where the theater is. And you got to watch out during the Aqua shows. Hero, during that show, they do use this as backstage, so it's really not a great time to be back here. But this view out here is incredible. Just to stare at the track that the boat leaves and watch it disappear is so relaxing.
Yes, and it was really cool, like, when we were leaving ports and stuff, this was a really great spot to sit, relax, watch as we go. And also we love to come and just walk a lap on the track after dinner. It was really nice because we ate a lot of food.
Yes.
But it was really nice. And there's also a ping pong table and shuffleboard on either side of the track. And not a lot of people knew about it. So often we would go up there and there would be no one and we didn't have to wait.
So don't tell anybody about it. Just watch the video. I mean, it is what it is.
But it was really nice.
Yeah, so anyway, I mean, just watching everything go by, watching us pull out of dock, watching us go. We got to watch us go into dock. We went to Karaoke, and we got to watch us, back into the dock, and just a really neat spot. I mean, just stare at that water with us for a second.
It's really relaxing, and it's fun to watch the different colors of the ocean.
Yeah.
Definitely one of our favorite spots, I would say, for sure.
Oh man, here comes a cameo. Oh, look at those feet. All right, we are going to go to Deck 6. Deck 6. This is...
Schooner's Bar.
The Schooner Bar, and this was a cool spot that trivia was held. That's a bigger bar. That one was okay.
Yeah, that one was okay. The Friends trivia, it definitely did have a lot of people in there.
It was full.
But it was a nice spot. It was nice. Good
and
drinks.
then you go straight back. This is going towards the back of the ship, and you go towards...
The Boardwalk.
And the Boardwalk, unfortunately, I didn't film walking through there, and unfortunately, I was dumb. But here's a little glimpse of the boardwalk. We did ride the Ferris wheel at sea. It's a great...
It was awesome.
A great 3 truths and a lie.
It brings out your inner child, and you could say that for the 3 truths and a lie, that I've been on a carousel in the middle of the ocean.
Yep. So here is the Aqua Theater. Hero was an incredible display of athleticism.
Oh my gosh.
These people are just pure studs.
Incredible.
They walked on that line right there.
Yes, there was tightrope walkers. I don't know their exact technical term.
I don't know, but there were beasts.
There was a lady flying above us. They were jumping from the high jumps. Like, it was insane. And like, that floor right there actually goes down, and there's a whole pool of water. Mm-hmm. Highly suggest get there early, get good seats. It was amazing.
First, I don't know. They tell you what sections are wet, but there is
the first 3 rows.
And we got wet in like the 6th row.
But it was fine.
All right, up we go. We are going to go up to deck 8. There's not much on 7 that's worth noting, just staterooms. So here is our stateroom.
We had a virtual balcony. We actually had Royal pick our room because it was cheaper. And we ended up with this wonderful room. We were in the front of the ship. Honestly, it was fine. It was plenty of room. There was just 2 of us. Really nice space in here. We were able to fit all of our clothes, fit our luggage. We actually ended up putting our luggage underneath
under the bed was the ticket for the luggage.
But there is a fridge in there, a lovely mirror with a great light, full-length mirror, another closet, nice safe.
The safe was good.
Yeah, felt good with that. These little lights lit up at night, which was really nice for reading.
Yeah, and you have the key card right next to the door that turns all the lights off when you take it out. So that's pretty cool.
And the shower was
decent.
great.
The bathroom's, it's tiny, but it's a cruise ship bathroom, and it works. So there's a little night light in there. There's also a night light on the switch to the bathroom that night lights the room. And then this is our power. This is your power hub, essentially. Mm-hmm.
There was some next to the bed as well.
There's one more next to the bed, but yeah, you can charge everything. There's plenty. This room was great for the time.
And we liked the virtual balcony.
Yeah, and every night, every couple nights, we would come back and there would be a cool towel creature.
It was always fun to come in and see what different animal we got for the night.
Look at that guy. Isn't he adorable?
As you can see, at night, the virtual balcony did go black, but it was fine. We really liked it.
It was like nighttime. Now, we are on deck 8 still, and this is the...
Central Park.
And this was so cool, guys. So cool.
Loved this spot so much, especially at night, just to kind of hang out and just sit there.
Yeah, so much enjoy. I poked my finger right into the screen to show you guys. It is what it is. We're just amateurs. This place, though, they have planted so many plants. It is gorgeous. Just such a nice breath of literally fresh air.
And there's lots of specialty dining around here. We did not do any of the specialty dining because we didn't want to pay extra. Honestly, we wanted to just have everything that was included.
We went try to be as cheap as we could.
Yeah.
And then straight across right here, though, I think I'm going to show it, I hope.
Yes.
Is
Park Cafe, which is included, but most people think it's not. It was a great place to go the first day because not a lot of people knew about it, so it was pretty empty, and it was good food. We didn't go there a whole bunch, but they do have like a salad bar and just lots of fresh food and fruit.
Fruit, yeah.
Yes, fruit. Yes, new word.
But anyway, this really cool trellis to walk through, just gorgeous. These windows down they look down on the promenade. So at night, they were all lit up really neat. So you have to check that out. And then at night, you'll see in just a second, but trellis bar is right here, right in the middle. And then over here in this set of windows is where that lifting bar, I don't remember what that one's called.
I forget.
Where that one comes up. And we actually don't think that we ever saw it up.
No.
Yeah.
No. But it did it.
It did it. It did go up. We just missed it. We weren't paying that much attention.
Also where all the high-end stores are. We didn't go in those.
Yeah, lots of jewelry stores and stuff like that. Just a really nice spot to relax. And speaking of relax, this is where we come every night. And, we'd either walk through or we'd sit down. And sometimes we got rained on. And we were listening to incredible music by, I want to say local artists, but they're local to the ship. Just like this is actually the conductor. We think.
I don't know.
He looks like the conductor of the band for
Hairspray.
And
which they did have a live band for Hairspray. They have a live band on a ship.
People on a ship. Pretty really incredible. Cool. This guy is super talented.
But they did piano, guitar, and also if it rained, we just sat underneath the little things and we were fine. And it was great. It was a good. All right,
where are we? We're at the back of the ship. You just saw the thing, and we are gonna look down on Central Park. What a cool view some of these things allowed us to with this opening and stuff like that. Alrighty, deck 9.
This is deck 8 and deck 9 up above. But this is Dazzles. And this was a great spot. They ended up moving most of our trivia to this spot because we had a big trivia people on this.
And it was still packed. You guys should have seen for Harry Potter trivia.
There's
it was
people in the hallway.
Out the freaking door. So we were really disappointed in the size of the spaces. This is probably the biggest bar there, and it still wasn't big enough for a big trivia loving cruise crew. So,
but still great to have trivia. Really fun. Love trivia. Make sure you hit those up.
Hit the trivia. My favorite spot on deck 9 right here. This is out from Dazzles. There's a little walkway across so you can get out. Really neat spot. So there's the walkway right there, and we're going to go up, 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 up.
Oh, we're still going.
Oh, yeah. We're still going.
We're going to go to deck 15
We're going to cruise to deck 15 with you guys. And out the back of deck 15, out the starboard side. No, this is the port side of the ship.
I don't know.
And we are looking at
the mini golf.
Mini putt.
But first, we're actually going to go over the zip line. The zip line is free and included. You don't even have to sign anything. You just have to go over there.
And
it was actually really, really fun. It was very safe. The people were great at getting you up there, making sure you weren't too nervous. They were awesome. Highly suggest. Don't miss it.
Yep.
Make sure you check the times on the planner.
Yes. So the mini putt, really nice little course. They used they must be biodegradable balls.
Yeah,
that was a little bit weird. They kind of got stuck to the putters and.
Love that they did that, but it was hard to hit them.
My excellent mini putt game was off because the ball kept getting caught underneath my.
Blame the ball.
My excellent mini putt game, but. Anyway, as we go towards the back of the ship, or the aft, as the ship people would call it, we are going to go up the side of the boat here around the flow riders.
Yes, and we were in port at St. Thomas, which was an awesome port. We had a really great time. On this cruise, we went to St. Martin, St. Thomas, and Coco Cay. Really loved St. Thomas and St. Martin both. Felt very safe, had a great port. As you can see, the beautiful, beautiful ocean there. We got to see turtles and an octopus. Really great excursions. We did excursions through Royal Caribbean. Had a really great experience. Highly suggest. We went snorkeling and also a beach escape, and it was awesome.
Super, super beautiful, guys. The
Loved
cruise
it.
down there on both of our excursions on St. Martin and St. Thomas, those crews were absolutely incredible.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, see that top thing? That's where one of the guys jumped off of for the aqua show.
Yeah, I screamed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. This is where you're going to see the stand-up flow rider. So you want to surf?
Surfing.
This is where you're going to be.
Make sure you go to this bar first and sign the waiver and get a little band before you get in line.
Yes,
just a heads up.
You need a white band or else they're not going to let you ride them. And then we went down this guy.
The Ultimate Abyss.
Ooh, scary.
It was actually really, really fun. You have to have dry clothes.
At night, it looks awesome.
Yeah. There was always a long line, so make sure you get there early. But it was very fun. Very much so worth it.
Yeah, this is an area you guys want to check out at night as we keep going around here. All this stuff, obviously, the ship changes at night. The way they lit it up was absolutely awesome.
These chairs were also always empty at night, and really great view. Loved it.
Yeah, you got to go up there and sit at night. Just so cool. So, anyway, here's some of the staff. They would train during the days, essentially, training new people and stuff like that, so that they could show us, the newbies, on Flowrider. We grew up on the beach, but I had never ridden anything like this, and it was really fun.
It was really fun.
It was the never-ending wave thing. I mean, you swim all day in the ocean and try and catch a good wave, and this never-ending wave, you're like, oh, it's almost boring. What do I do next? And you try and do flips and spins. And
the staff was really awesome at getting you to be able to do things.
Yeah, they would stand up in front of you and show you what to do. They'd literally jump on the side thing and show you how to do that, what he just did right there.
Yeah,
so,
they were really great at coaching you through it, and you felt safe, and they were always there. Also would highly suggest do this on port days.
Yeah.
Our excursion left later in the afternoon, so we had the morning free on the ship, and there was... 3 other people with us?
Oh, it was awesome, guys.
So you didn't feel rushed.
Yeah, when it's port days, that's when you need to do it. The other thing I would disclaim, they show in all the videos, there is never a center divider, and they have a center divider. When this thing gets busy, they can run 2 lines on it.
And it was tough.
It was really hard, and maybe for kids it's better, but I'm a big dude, and I just felt like I couldn't do anything with that center divider up. Nice wipeout. So anyway, let's keep going on our tour here. We are right on the other side, so looking straight back, that right there is the flow riders and the back of the ship. This view at night, this lights, that was so cool. There's the abyss down there and the boardwalk.
There's also some more ping pong tables to the right here, up
This is
on
the kid.
that deck.
That was the kids section.
Yeah, we didn't spend a whole lot of time there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of kids. You could definitely feel the kids on this ship.
Yeah, there's kids on this one. So here's some of the pools. We didn't actually go in any of the other pools besides the adult pools. We did ride the roller coasters.
The slides. We
water
loved
slides.
the slides. They were actually close to the adult area. Did all of them. They were really fun. Highly suggest do it.
Belly flop contest held right there.
That was a lot of fun.
This is a great view. This is deck 16 looking down.
Also, get there early.
Get there early, get your seat. It was very entertaining. I guess they are world famous for their belly flop competitions. So
What they say.
that's what they tell us.
All right, next we're going to be going to the adult area. This is where we spent most of our time during the days. Honestly, we would get here early. We would get to the buffet about like 8:30, get in here about 9 o'clock, would spend like 9 till noon here. This is it at night. It is actually beautiful.
Oh my gosh, the way they had that lit up
and
is so cool.
no one was back here at night.
Oh yeah, if you want to come in here at night, you have the place pretty much to yourself.
The pools are closed, but...
Well, some of them. It seemed like there was a couple of them that were open.
Yeah.
We weren't quite sure. We never came back in the pool late at night. One thing I will say about the entire ship, the glass around it was cool. If you couldn't get airflow, though, it got really hot in here.
Hot.
And the floor, bring your shoes.
Yeah.
Because this floor and the rest of the ship floor
will scorch.
will get so hot in the sun, which, it makes sense. But in case you were wondering, it gets hot. It also gets slippery when wet, which you would think, why would they do that? But I don't know. But it's slippery. Be very careful. We actually had somebody injure themselves on our cruise, which is, you don't want your vacation to end that way or have that happen. So be careful. Bring your shoes.
But there are the two jacuzzis up here. We just passed one. And then the pool is actually right down there.
Right down in front of us. See the people.
It's really beautiful. Great spot. Like we said, we like spending the mornings in here. It was really nice. It was calm. It was quiet. We left by noon because usually that's when it kind of got a little bit louder and
that
a little
pool
bit...
would be stuffed.
Yeah, just stuffed full of people. So we would be done with the pool, honestly, around noon every day because that's just when everyone came.
And we liked coming and staying and living and owning chairs down here.
Yeah, go definitely to the deck below. It was quieter down there and less people walking by you and stuff.
You got to watch, and you got to see out the front of the ship nicer.
Yeah.
And the airflow, there's a couple vents down there. Some of the windows open, and so the airflow is pretty good.
I would say with this ship, especially with the amount of people, just know your times of when to go. There's going to be people. It's okay. Yeah. Just know that you need to pick your times.
Yeah, this is a deck off the front. And we are showing the views. This is actually pulling into Karaoke, but this was right off the front of
the ship.
The ship, right?
Actually, the captain is right down below. So the captain's deck and where he
the bridge is right below.
Yes,
us.
that's where it's called. Is right below us, and it was really cool because you couldn't get to the front of the ship. That's actually only for staff. So this was about the closest that you could get. A lot of people like taking their pictures there. It was also fun to sit there and watch everyone get their pictures and all their different ideas.
Yeah, that's another boat that was at Karaoke. What boat was that?
That was the Mariner of the Seas.
The Mariner of the Seas came with us to the Symphony. This is sitting in Miami off of that same deck.
It was a very beautiful port to go out of. I've gone out of a few different ports, and it was beautiful. The terminal, the port was pretty busy, but it was cool to go out of.
We cannot stress it enough. Terminal A is Royal Caribbean Terminal. We didn't know that. We got in a cab with somebody that didn't speak English, so it was really hard to explain. Stay on this side of the ship when you want to leave so you can see the beach. Okay, on to 16.
These were the awesome piano stairs that you would take to go to the buffet.
The buffet!
The buffet. The buffet was awesome, but yeah, it was really cool. They would make noise sometimes they wouldn't.
Worked pretty well.
Yeah.
This is I thought this was really cool, a model of this ship. This boat is massive. You put it next to the Mariner, and you can see the Mariner looked like it would fit in the middle of it. So this is the Windjammer. We didn't take any film inside of it, but let's talk about it while we show you some really pretty other stuff.
So right as you entered, you would always have to wash your hands, which I very much so appreciate.
For every restaurant they did that.
Yes, there was hand sanitizer everywhere. You'd had to wash your hands. And so you'd go in, and there was lots of different stations. For breakfast, there was like an omelet station and different pancakes, waffles, I mean, everything that you could think of. And again, your times to go to the buffet are crucial. So our assistant waiter would also
every night he would tell us the best times. I think he said 9:30 every morning is when that place gets
9
the
o'clock.
most busy.
Yeah, 9 o'clock was the most busy. So try and avoid that time. And we would, like I said, we'd get there around 8:30ish, and we were typically fine. And then noon for lunch, and it was great. Because sometimes I did hear people had a hard time trying to find a spot to sit. But we had a great time. We're able to get lots of food. The food was always good. Had hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, lots of different cuisines from around the world. Plenty of options for sandwiches and all that good stuff.
Yeah, lunch was great. I mean, we never ate dinner there, but I assume dinner was great. You should eat dinner in the main dining room, guys.
It was phenomenal.
Your waiters and assistant waiters, they are working their tails off to please you every bit, and go check that out for dinner if you are continuing with the pretty things. We had to show you guys this at night. This place was so cool. You've already seen this shot of the Ultimate Abyss, but just all the stuff on the ground, they have intelligent lights everywhere and stuff like that. They did such a great job. All right, you've made it to this point in the video. Let's show you some funny things. These were in every bathroom, every guy's bathroom, above the urinals. Pretty darn funny, just some of these things that they had. I would walk in and laugh, and as I went pee. So, and I did this secretly. Elise did not know I was doing this, and she's very entertained.
Yeah, the women's bathroom did not have anything like this in it.
Yeah. Right, this, if in case you're lost in our tour, you can find this on every floor, I think, and it's a touchscreen, and so you can go in and touch. Sometimes the touch needs a little bit of persuading.
Yes.
But it gives you a ship map of every floor.
Yes.
You can also search and say, hey, I got to go to the bathroom really bad.
This
Where are all the bathrooms?
In handy.
Oh, yeah. This is really cool. Definitely props to Royal Caribbean for putting this in.
Also, if you wanted to look for entertainment or what was going on, they always had the different things going on throughout the ship.
Yep. So
super helpful.
That is it for our walk around. We're going to show you some pretty footage here and kind of finish this thing up. The only thing we missed on the footage wise is the solarium. That was another included buffet. It was very good.
Yeah, the solarium bistro.
Busy. But really nice spot. And then the spa.
Yes, the spa. Make sure you go there the first day, get the raffle. We ended up doing a spa treatment. It was really wonderful, really relaxing. Highly suggest. Really enjoyed it. We did want to mention that we encourage you to really pick your focus when you're on the ship. It's a really big, beautiful ship. There is so much to do. But when we talk to the staff, they said often they talk to people and they say people aren't relaxed because they're just busy going to one thing to the next, that they're not really relaxing, and they feel disappointed that that's how people feel. So really pick what you want to do and focus on those things.
And the staff, guys, I mean, make sure to tell them thank you. Make sure to get to know. These people are incredible. They're taking a lot of time out of their lives to be on this ship. We would love to do it, but I don't even think we could be off of, I don't think I could be off land for that long. And so it's kind of a hard thing. But that is it for this video. We just want to say thank you for all the support of the first year, essentially, of this channel. Our first video has done really well, over 10,000 views, so thank you for that. We have got more for you. I think we're going to try and do one a month for the rest of the year. And I think that we are going to go to Disney World.
We are going to Disney World.
And we're going to do some footage for you there. Be looking for gluten-free travelers videos for us. We're going to do that for Disney World. We are going to do that for this cruise. The other video is
on the app, how to use the app, how to make reservations.
How to make reservations for Royal Caribbean.
That was huge on the Oasis class ships.
Yep.
Especially for the entertainment, since that was our focus. So just going through how to do that. And also another video on Karaoke, our experience.
So anyway, we just want to thank you for watching. And we will see you guys next time. Have a great adventure.
See you later.